All right, it's the 18th of May, and this is Magic Monday, and it's a pre-record. And the reason why you're watching this is because I couldn't get back in time, so I've recorded this one as a just in case. And the reason why you're seeing it is I've had to fire it remotely, so it's going to be a quick one. I'll just send this away, and then I will tell you about what happened to me a couple of days ago. Ah, yes!
It's the start of the week, grab your coffee cups. It's Magic
Monday pre-record. So I was sorry that I'm having to do a pre-record, but I did have a little bit of doubt about whether I'll be able to make it back to my home studio to be able to record this one. Well, not record it, but do it live. So I've had to record this one, and I'm going to do it as if live. So that's why I'm leaving the mistakes in, like the one I've just made there. I was even trying to do things that had been a few days before, but it's the same day as I did another one earlier on, which is why I'm wearing a Team 17 t-shirt. And that's what this is about, actually. It's about me wearing a Team 17 t-shirt, and I went to Sainsbury's. Now, we don't have a Sainsbury's near us, so it was a distant Sainsbury's. And there was a guy stood outside, and he was a lovely bloke. I could just tell he looked like a nice man. And he had a box with all of his shopping in, and he was waiting, I think, for a car to pick him up. And he looked at me, and then he read Team 17, and he said, "Great t-shirt, man." And I went, "Oh, thanks very much." And then he said, do you work for the company? And I was so caught up in actually my world, as I would be, as I think most people would be, I was set to explain about Team 17 is this group that I started, and we mainly did it during lockdown, and now Team 17 is still going, and it's all about personal development and supporting and helping each other, and there's still about 140 members in Team 17, and they still have meetups, and they do all sorts of wonderful things. I was all set. Well, actually, I started to explain that when I suddenly had a realization, which is he thought I worked for the gaming company. Yes, there's a gaming company called Team 17 who are infinitely more successful than my Team 17. Not infinitely as nice or wonderful, but I mean, they're mega. Anybody who's into gaming will know that Team 17 are huge. It's a big gaming business. And he thought I worked for Team 17, and I said I didn't. Now, should I have lied? Should I have just said to him, "Yeah, it's a great place to be," or "What a business," or "Wow," or "I did," or "My cousin does," and he gave me the t-shirt, or something like that. But I didn't. I just explained that I didn't work for that Team 17. It was another Team 17. And he had this kind of forlorn look. And that was the bit. It was really quite sad that he had this sort of a forlorn look about him, as if to say, "Oh, that's a shame. You've let me down." I guess it's when you think you've met a famous person and then you find out it wasn't actually them. This happens to Christine quite a lot. People think that Christine is a famous person because she's just so beautiful and glamorous, but she has a certain look as well. Those people who've met my wife Christine will know. And often she'll get people to come and say, "Hi, I think I know you. Are you off the telly or whatever?" And she always just smiles and goes, "Oh, how lovely to meet you. How are you?" She never says yes or no because she wants them to think that maybe they have met somebody without her actually saying that they have met somebody, if that makes sense. So she's not telling a lie, but she's not disappointing them. She's much more intelligent than me. That's why I just dive in and say something ridiculous like, no, it's not, or whatever. And the question is, should I have just lied? Should I have just said, "Yes, I do work for Team 17. Made his day. Sign an autograph. Done a high five." outside of Sainsbury's. I don't know. So anyway, those people who might just be joining this now, just need to explain that I'm sorry this is not live today. It's a pre-record. I do my best to record, not record to, see, I'm doing it. I'm doing my best to broadcast live as often as I can on a Monday when I do my Magic Mondays, because it's, you know, it says live with Michael Apple. It says it up there on the side. It says it up there. That's it. It says it there. So I do my best. Anyway, I apologise. Should I have said, let me know. Next week I will be back. Will I? Or is it a bank holiday next week? Now I have to work out, looking ahead. No, it's bank holiday because it's the 25th, isn't it? That's right. Last Monday in May. So I'll be back on June the 1st. Properly. It's my wedding anniversary. Unless I'm taking Christine out for the day. Gosh. The pressure. The pressure! Alright, let's play a little bit of a tune and I'll say goodbye. And you've got the emergency one. The other thing is that I might have actually made it and you wouldn't be seeing this. And then I shouldn't have said all the dates and then I could have kept this for another date. Yeah! I'll work out how to do it one day. I know I will. Be brilliant. Bye!